Let's take a quick tour of Urbanno. In this video, we will show you how to get from an empty project to a fully published interactive web viewer. We will walk you through the full workflow step by step. First, go to the project section and click Create a Project. Add name, type, and address. Let's call this project Artemis 2. This is also where you turn on viewer analytics according to your needs. Let's enable them for this purpose. Then we hit Create Project. Next, go to the face section, create a face, and add name to it. For example, Tower A. And then hit Create Face. Now go to Units section. Add the units manually or upload them from a CSV file. Let's use this sample file that contains units information such as price, surface, and number of bedrooms. Hit Analyze File and add the units for these properties. Example, square meters for surface, USD for price, and let's change the filter type for number of bedrooms. Hit Run Import and your full inventory is ready in seconds. Go to Multimedia section to upload the photos, videos, or renders of the project. This fits the gallery your buyer will see. You can name each image and description and group them by categories. Now, let's go to Views section, which is probably the most important one. This is where you upload your visual content and add an interactive layer on top. From right side panel, click Create 3D View. Select a single image background and add a name for your view. For example, My View. Now click Next. Now let's create a sequence. Select New Sequence, name it, and add your image. Hit Next, and now let's create the configuration file. Once the image is loaded, align the dimension lines with the building. Start with the front facade. Find straight horizontal lines on it and align the corresponding trace using the two handles. You will repeat this with a second reference line, so you end up with two width lines in total. Do the same for depth lines. Repeat once more for the height lines. Once all traces are placed correctly, your origin point, shown as the yellow dot, will display its axis. Place the origin at one of the corners of your building. We normally set it at the bottom corner closest to the camera that took the image. The final trace to the setup is the reference distance, shown in purple. Go to Measure option and define a distance axis. In our case, we will select Main Facade and set it to 40 meters. Make sure one of the distance traces handles sits exactly at the origin point. Our configuration is ready. Let's hit Publish, then click Next to continue creating our view. Finally, hit the Create View button. This is where it gets powerful. You add a mask and set it to the exact dimensions of your building. It hides everything behind it, so the units look naturally built into the structure. Next, you create a box for each unit. Make one at the right size, then duplicate to speed up the creation process. To link a box to its unit, just go to the units list in the right panel, then right-click and select the matching unit. Customize colors and styles so the viewer feels 100% on brand. Finally, go to Deploy. One click and you have got a link to share with clients or embed on your website. Keep in mind, it may take a few minutes to go live. And there you have it, from an empty project to a live interactive viewer in minutes. Thanks for watching.